Lovely. All right, guys, so wherever you are, we're just going to go, you can stand up actually or come underneath, I don't mind. We're going to go 2 arms together, 5 big circles backwards. Or Alex, if you can, just get a little bit of tension in those arms. So squeeze your triceps to lock out the elbows. Lovely. And then bring your weight for 5 forward knees when you're done. Lovely stuff, guys. Once you're done, you're going to make 2 fists and bring them just here in front of your chest to meet in the middle. And then I want you to make a diagonal line with those forearms. So one elbow pointing up, 45 degrees, and one going down. With your elbows, I want you to think about opening kind of aggressively with 2 elbow pulses, and then you're going to straighten that arm and send your arms back. And then you can bring the other side. So 1, 2 with your elbows, and 1, 2 with your arms. And if I show you from the side view, you're really trying to open up that chest, aggressively move the arms. Do about 3 to 4 You really swing those arms, and as you do, send your chest forward. So you can see from the side angle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice, guys. Once you're done, just pop over onto your hands and knees. And we're going to go for 10 rocks forwards. So press the ground away, full palm on the ground, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to progress that now. Starting from your heels, you can just do 1 wrist rotation here. So circle your wrists, then you're going to place them on the ground and lift your hips up, leaning out over your fingertips, back down, roll them out, lifting up your hips as high as you can over your shoulders, and pushing that ground away for a big shrug through your shoulders. We'll go for 10 reps here. As you lift the hips, try to push the chest back towards your knees. So pushing your head through, lifting your hips up and over. Big shrug through the shoulders. Lovely. All right, guys. Once you've completed 10, coming back to all fours, we're going to go for 10 first knuckle push-ups. So pushing down to that first knuckle, lifting the palm off the mat, and lowering down again for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely, guys. From here, I'm going to send you into a downward dog position. When we're here, we're going to think about scat push-ups. So I'm going to sink my shoulder blades and then big shrug. I have a little helper here today. Sink and push for 10. Think about getting your head back towards your knees. Lovely. So stay open, Carly, if you can. So try not to rock the shoulders. You're going to push your chest through, hold that position, and then shrug through the shoulders for 10. So keeping that chest open and just sinking the head down and then pushing it up. Very nice, guys. And our last one here, I'm going to do a pike walk up. So I'm going to think about a big shrug, pushing away through my shoulders as much as I can. In my plank position, push away. I'm going to walk my toes up, big shrug, getting them as high as I can, and then walk them back down to my plank. All right, so 5 reps, nice and slow, really focusing on that shrug as your hips come up over your shoulders and trying to press your chest back towards your legs. If you have tight hamstrings here, you will feel it in your hammies. Nice, T. Good work, guys. So when you walk those feet up, the weight should remain in your hands rather than in your feet. So you should have most of that weight in your hands comfort, not really in your feet. Should get some light on in here. Lovely, guys. We're going to take a little stretch here next. So from all fours, just walk those feet back. Keep your hips up over your knees and drop your chest down to the ground. Hold in here for another 30 seconds. Very nice. Hips are stacked over your knees in this one. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely stuff, guys. From here, I'm going to get you to take your knees wide as you yoga mat. This time you're going to sit your hips back, taking one hand on top of the other, and drop the chest through and take a little twist here to get into your lat. All right, so hips are back on top of your heels. One hand is on top of the other. My helper is not really being much of a helper. And then twist into one side to feel that stretch into your lat. Lovely, guys. Really pressing that shoulder down towards the ground. Good. And switch the hand that's on top, twisting in the other direction. Very nice, guys. Pressing down to the shoulder. Lovely. And relax. We're going to focus on some body tighteners today. We haven't done this one, I think, in about 2 weeks. We'll start on the floor. We'll progress it to hands on the wall. And then we'll invert ourselves with our feet on the wall. So quick recap, guys. With the body tightener, we're focusing on good position in that handstand. It's almost like a hollow position, but with your chest facing the ground. So I'm going to give you a body position and a direction that I want you to be moving that body position. So I'll come to lying on my tummy. The first thing I'm going to do is stretch. Reach my hands and feet as far away from each other as possible. I'm going to rest my forehead on the ground. And then I'm going to think about pressing my armpits down, lifting my rib cage up, squeezing my glutes and hips down. My kneecaps are up and the top of my foot is pressing down into the floor. So it's like a little bit of a zigzag. Armpits go down, rib cage comes up, hips are going down, kneecaps are up, so you're squeezing them really tight and keeping the top of the foot pressed down on the floor. So I'll talk you through it. We're going to go, guys, 15 seconds hold, and then I'll give you a 15-second rest, and we're going to do that 3 times. Alrighty, guys, so let's just get you into position. Think of a round, hollow position in the upper back. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Maximal effort in your tension, guys. Squeeze your whole body. Philly, take those legs together. Alex, legs together. Carly, you should be squeezing your legs together. If I tried to pull them apart, you'd be stopping me. And relax. So guys, max tension, but don't forget to breathe. So nice and relaxed here. Get ready in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Armpits down, so trying to open the shoulders. Pull your rib cage up to meet your spine. Hips are down. Squeeze your quads so tight that your kneecaps are lifting off the floor. Feet together, Carly, keeping the top of your foot on the ground. And relax. Excellent, guys. We're going to do that one more time. And remember to make yourself as long as you possibly can. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reach and squeeze. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your glutes. Top of your foot is down, Teresa. Knees are up. There we go. Pulling that rib cage is probably the most important, guys, up to meet your spine. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Super, guys. All right, so we're going to bring you should be tired after that. We're going to bring that shape to the wall now for an angled wall hold. And I'll give you guys a little demo here as you rest there for a moment. So just make sure you're not slipping on your surface. I have bare feet on a wooden floor here. I'm going to take my hands maybe to about shoulder height. Doesn't have to be too low. And I'm going to walk my feet back as far as I feel comfortable. When I get to this position, if you can see I'm quite relaxed now. My hips are in a hinged position. So I'm going to change. I'm going to push away from the wall. Open my shoulders by dropping my armpits down. Tuck my hips under. Pull my ribcage up to meet my spine. Squeeze my glutes to my knees. So you can see I'm in a nice round shape here. And I'm really pushing that wall away and trying to drop through my shoulders. This is quite intense, guys, on your shoulder opening position. When your hands are here, I'm going to reach through and I'm going to try and drop my armpits down towards the floor. All right. Always keep ears in line with your arms. So just make sure you're not slippy, guys. Carly, be careful with the socks. And only walk those feet back as far as you feel comfortable. All right, we'll try and stick together on the time here, guys. So get ready. We're going to go for 20 seconds in this one. And we are off. Lovely stuff. So Alex, pull your hips down for me. There you go. Lovely, beautiful shape. Very nice, Carly, Teresa. Teresa, try and drop your chest lower to the floor. So really open up to the arms. Excellent, Philly, Nicole, and Donal. Comfort, bring your feet together. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So remember, guys, we want to avoid, Comfort, any hinging in the hip. So I want you to open up that hip position. So this is completely flat at the front. All right, we do that by pulling our hips under and not sticking our bum back. So you're in a nice open, long position, almost like a banana curve. All right, guys, when you're ready, we'll go again. And use this to open up those shoulders, guys. Big push through the shoulders. Squeeze the ears with the arms. Off we go. Good, Comfort. Pull your hips lower, Comfort. There we go. Tuck those hips down. Nice, guys. See if you can drop those armpits a little bit lower. Drop the chest. Beautiful. Keep holding for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, guys. Shake it off. They're tough. So you can keep doing that one if you want to practice it some more, or I'm going to give you the option to turn yourself upside down here so your feet are on the wall. We're going to point our toes so the top of our foot is on the wall, and the focus is going to be reaching, if this is the wall and this is my foot, pushing that foot all the way up, those extra couple of centimeters. So again, guys, I'm going to give you a quick little demo here. Hand width from the wall, guys. I'm going to get myself into a downward dog position. Okay, and I don't need to move my hands from here. Just make sure they're stacked under my shoulders. Take one foot up. All right, get yourself comfortable. Then I'm going to point my toe. Actually, I'll just bring this a little higher so you guys can see my feet. All right, so I'm going to point my toe, and then I'm going to push and try and walk those feet as high as I can, allowing my chest move towards the wall, keeping a really nice, tight, hollow position. Woo! Even a couple of seconds there, guys, is really tough. So the goal is to open the shoulder angle. So you might start, if I can give you here, when you're upside down, and then I want you to see if you can open by dropping that chest through. All right? So I'm going to let you work on your own time, guys. If you want to do 10 seconds, 15 or 20, and we'll go for 2 sets of this. Whew, I'm wrecked already. The key here, Donal, I'm not sure how close your hands are to the wall. Try not to get too close to the wall. So keep your hands about your downward dog position away from the wall. Oh, comfort. Clock fell down. So don't walk your hands in, guys. Don't be tempted. Now, Philly, reach those toes up the wall for me. Push them higher, 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 Philly. Not your hands. And now squeeze that bum for me. Good. The other direction. Yeah. Bring your hips towards the wall. Super. Nice, Carly. Good, Nicole. Good, comfort. If you can, guys, point the toes. So the front part of your foot is on the wall, not the ball of your foot. Any questions, guys, bring it in, and I want you all to try that again.
Do you have to do the toes, Jane? They're really sore.
Is it tight for you, Carly?
No, like when you put them up against the wall, they're sore.
As in just like the bone touching the wall?
Yeah, like the weight of myself on my little toes.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to, but if you can man up to reach, to take it, then do point. But you can keep your toes tucked, absolutely, as well. The reason I get you to point them, Carly, is it's easier, as you push, it's easier for your feet to slide up, if that makes sense. If you pop socks on as well, that might help. You have socks on. Lovely, Philly. Now think of, guys, pulling the rib cage in and squeezing your glutes to tuck that pelvis. Very nice, Alex. Good, Philly. Slight hinge in your hips, Philly. If you can think of tucking your pelvis more. So bringing your hips towards the wall. There you go. Lovely, Philly. And if you watch back on this video, you'll see what I mean. Okay, Nicole, let's see it. Good, Donald, feet together. Push tall. Beautiful, Teresa. Now, Teresa, just lift your hips slightly for me to protect that low back. Pull your hips up a little higher. Belly button to your spine. Good. Teresa, that looks fantastic, line. Really good open shoulder. Wow, well done.
Good woman.
Isn't that Teresa?
Teresa, you're so skinny, I can barely see you.
I had to squint. I was like, where
is she? There's a thin line there. Is that a human?
Thumbelina.
Turn the faces so we can see you.
It's the shadows.
All right, guys, I'm just for fun, I'm going to let you do that one more time. And I want you to, this time, walk as close as you can to the wall. So think chest to wall. And if you do feel confident getting all the way, you can actually leave about, we'll say 3 inches between the heel of your palm and the wall. And then from there, you're going to try and get your chest to touch the wall and your nose. So if I give you a quick demo, so it's not too scary if you keep your hands away. It's less likely you're going to fall off the wall. So if I come up, so I'm even about 1 hand away from the wall, and then I'm going to push my head and chest through. So there's no chance I'm going to fall off here because my hands have that distance. Okay, and I have that nice line. I can feel my whole body in contact with the wall. So for safety, you can even give yourself a full hand or a bit more between the heel of your hand and the wall, and then try to push your chest onto the wall. Nice, Carly. Now from there, Carly, see if you can get that head through and chest through to the wall. Carly, brilliant line through those shoulders. Well done. Nice, Alex. Come a little closer, Alex. Now head through. Brilliant, Alex. And this is a great shoulder opener. Excellent, Philly. Excellent, T. Super, Donal. Super comfort. Guys, that's a great effort from everyone. Good. As you come down, guys, 2 things. Come down before it's time to collapse. And when you come down, Alex specifically, try not to let the belly or the core lose tension and arch down. So keep tight in the core, keep your hips up as you walk off the wall.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't see that.
I saw you slide down the wall like a seal. All right, guys, I got a little carried away there, but that was really good with everyone. We'll go to some kick-ups now, just for a finisher. I'll give you 3 quick demos here, or 3 progressions, and you guys can move through them as quickly or as slowly as you want. I'll just pop this here. So thinking about the length of your body from the wall, you're going to take that lunge halfway. Arms are already active, guys. My upper arms, my shoulders are reaching down. So I'm reaching out to meet the floor. And the first thing I'm going to do is just my T. So I'm coming into this T position and pushing back. Lunge, reach, drive the back heel and push away. Lunge, reach and push away. All right. Then we progress that to a kickoff. Lunge, reach, 1 leg up and push yourself back. Okay. And then the next one, take this a little bit higher, is going for handstands without making contact with the wall. So lunge, reach, 1, 2, and back down. All right. Trying not to touch the wall, just touch the legs and back down. Whew. I'm roasting doing this up here. All right, guys, you have about 5 minutes of practice. Now, don't let me down here, guys. Billy and T, I'm seeing a closed shoulder angle and bent arms. All right, I want you guys to, I've got terrible sweat patches. I want you guys to reach and open that shoulder angle as you come to meet your hands at the wall. Big reach, T. Drop that chest down, get your hands high. Billy, where's the tension in that body?
Is my space too small, do you think?
Is it the length of your body?
A little bit. I feel like I don't have enough space because when I go like I'm not sure you can see, but the edge of the cake, look, I'll go like this.
Yeah,
Just
it's a bit short, but that's okay. You can still work with it. And look, that's fine. Now take that pillow away from me when you're going down. Good enough, Philly. Just think, is your body tense? Squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, squeezing everything so that your limbs are nice and straight. That's going to help you generate power and get you up to handstand. Dane.
I feel like I'm going to go through the wall.
Keep tight and you won't. Yes, Comfort?
So my competition is today. They're at 53 seconds. So I'm going for handstand hold against the wall. You have to help me. I'm keeping.
So all I say to you, Comfort, so you don't need to worry about tension and stuff that we've been talking about. You just have to get yourself to the wall. And then 2 things I want you to think about. Getting into a good stacked position. So make sure you keep your shoulders open.
Mhm.
Allow those shoulders to close. It's going to really burn out your muscles. If you can keep your shoulders open, then they're stacked in a nice straight line and you don't have to use your muscles as much because they're just on top of each other. And then the second thing is breathe.
Okay.
So stack, get into a nice stacked position, relax and breathe. So don't worry about pushing through. You can have as much space here as you want. If I show you at the back wall there, or actually even I'll show you here at the side wall, just my shoulder angle in particular. So once I kick up, you see how my shoulders are closed here?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna open my shoulders so I can just relax, and then I can relax my legs. Even if you want to put your bum there, but keep your shoulders open and just breathe. It's probably better actually to squeeze your glutes than stay stacked.
Okay.
All right.
Whew. I'm so competitive. God help my soul.
Teresa,
Jesus.
you are making great progress there. I've been keeping an eye on you. Lovely, Nicole. Nice, Philly. So guys, make sure the hands get close to the wall, and that will stop you from overarching as well if your heel does touch. Come on, Carly. T, go for it. Come on. Teresa, yes. Your hips are getting real close. I want you to stick with it.
I just can't.
Carly, are you going from the floor? A little bit, Carly. I want you to work on the power through your back leg. Okay? So if you watch me here, this back leg is going to be a big driver, along with my front leg jumping. But I want you to, if you can see here, vigorously kick it up like so, not like I heard you and they're just doing this. So lock it out and from your hips, kick that heel up. It will even be good for you to do this position and a couple of heel drives. And then if I do the same thing here, see how it springs me up. I'm driving that heel as fast as I can with good tension.
Okay, thanks, Jane.
The same thing. Philly, I want you to try without touching the wall. So quick look at me, Philly. I want to see you do kicking up, 1, 2, and straight down again. All right, just 1, 2, and down. Yes, T, come on, T, drive that leg. Yes, Teresa, you're so close. Teresa, that one was like so close. Good. Even what Carly is doing there, T, would be good for you. Sorry, Alex, I have eyes on you now as well. Donal, you're an expert at this stage. Good, Alex. More, give me more, Carly. Kick that leg. Powerful and aggressive.
That really shows me how tight my hamstring is. Like if my leg won't even go up that high because the other leg is so tight on the floor.
It's good. That's good. A nice stretch as well. But I want you to use that same speed and aggression with tension in your leg so that the power is coming from your hip. Drive that hip and heel back. Yes. Now, if you can do that, come on, T. The last one was better, T. Did you feel you kind of closed the shoulders that time? So remember, guys, as you kick up, it's your upper body is just as important. You need to push and come through. So it needs to be a big kick, push and open as well. All right. Okay, let's see it, Carly. Big that leg, Carly. Big kick. Good. Yes, Carly. I can't see from the side, but that looked good. Oh my God, I think you're getting up nearly. Lovely line, Alex. Alex, return to the floor as you arrived at the wall. So coming back down into your lunge.